Give me one of her best chat. What is one of her best, so we can introduce the chat to the masterpiece. Ah, there you go.
It's a problem all over the country. Thieves smashing vehicle windows to steal what's inside. But is there a way to keep from becoming a victim? Lisa Guerrero reports.
They're called smash and grabs. Burglars busting out car windows, grabbing anything left inside. We wanted to see just how bad this nationwide problem is.
So we're using this $250 speaker as bait.
What
the thieves don't know is that we're going to be hiding this GPS device inside of it. Our other piece of bait is this Michael Kors purse. We're going to put our tracking device deep inside. And for our last trick, we rigged this car with hidden cameras. There's one here, one back there, and one right here.
xQc, hello, I am
Then I
maker of
drove
your
up
stream
and
and
parked our
YouTube
bait
and I
car
love
at
what
the
you are doing.
renowned
Keep it
Alamo
up and
Square
could you
Park
check
in
this
San
video
Francisco,
out? It's
where
really
tourists
funny.
flock to take pictures of the famous Painted Ladies Victorian homes. It's a notorious hotspot for thieves.
All right, these two are checking out the car.
Watch as these Bonnie and Clyde
I know I've seen this,
wannabes
dude.
stroll up and peer inside our car. They wait here for the sidewalk to clear. Then the thief throws up his hood and he tries to bust out the front window with the glass puncher, but it doesn't break. So he goes for the back window and
there he goes, you just broke in.
first he grabs the purse and tosses it to his female accomplice.
He's got the purse.
Take another look from this nearby surveillance camera. But he's not done yet. He reaches back in and struggles to pull out our big speaker.
I can't believe this is happening right now.
And just like that, he walks off with it in broad daylight.
Wow, look at this. There's glass everywhere.
Time to activate our GPS unit.
We're in hot pursuit on the streets of San Francisco following our stolen items
Wow,
through an
dude.
app on our phone.
Our GPS shows they hopped on this local bus. We took off after them when they got off at a bus stop. The chase is on.
He went down there.
We finally catch up to them at this subway entrance.
I'm Lisa Guerrero with Inside Edition. You've got my speaker right there. You just broke into our car.
What?
We've got it on camera. You're going to want to give that back.
We follow him as he retreats into the subway.
5 million people are going to see you steal that. So you can choose to give it back or not.
He refuses to give it back.
Stop. You know what? I'm just gonna call my mother.
You should call your mother. That is an awesome idea. Can I talk to your mom?
He leaves it on the ground and walks off.
We got our speaker back. Now we have to find the girl.
You may have noticed she fled the opposite way when we first caught up to them. Back up on the gritty streets, we hone in on the GPS signal.
The purse is in this area. Here it is. Purse is in the trash can. And the GPS system is still in it.
This gentleman who lives in the area and didn't want to be identified showed us how his nearby security cameras captured our theft.
It all lasted maybe 20 seconds.
And you see this every day.
Every day.
Amazing.
While we were in his
I think
home,
this is fake
his
for
cameras
sure,
caught
dude.
another break-in.
But at the time, probably
wait
not.
a second. That car looks familiar. It's our crew car.
Unbelievably, when we were inside conducting the interview, thieves came out here and they broke into our crew truck. Check this out. They broke this window and the back window, and they stole thousands of dollars worth of our equipment. So we actually got hit twice in one day.
Last year, the city of San Francisco experienced 31,000 smash and grab thefts. Less than 2% of them were solved. Insurance experts say it's impossible to 100% prevent smash and grabs, but they recommend taking your valuables with you or hiding them in the trunk.
Okay, so I can only take so much of a scripted. This is the most scripted shit I've seen in the longest time.
Another
What the
break-in.
fuck?
Hey, wait a second. That car looks familiar.
This is so fake. Oh, what the fuck is this?
Behold, the
Ah!
largest female fingernails in the world. They belong to Ayanna Williams of Houston, Texas, and they've landed her in the 2018 Guinness Book of World Records. Ayanna's nails are an unbelievable combined length of 18 feet, 10.9 inches.
I started growing
Why?
my nails probably about 23, maybe 24 years now. I just figured that out the other day. I really don't know why. One day this guy encouraged me because I had let them grow maybe 3 inches, and he encouraged me to grow them longer, and the next thing I know, they were here.
Each one measures around 2 feet.
Guys, this is
Her
actually
left
disgusting.
nails hang just a little longer than her right. Ayana is a nail technician by trade, but at home, she's more of an artist. It takes her nearly 1 whole week and 2 bottles of nail polish to keep them fierce. She avoids washing dishes and doing other household chores to prevent breakage. And at night, her nails get their own pillow. Now that she's in the record books, she has no plans to quit them.
Please!
Be sure to watch Inside Edition.
Dude, this is fucking disgusting, dude. Hey, chat, one more of those, chat, and then we'll go next. One more. Oh, is this Lisa?
This is what you can expect if you think you have the coronavirus and go to
Yo,
your
Felix.
local emergency.
No, dude.
Just wanted to say.
No, I'm not
I'm
gonna do that.
glad you're back. Missed you. And this absolute PogChamp chat. Less than 3 everyone.
It's the photo that sums up the American working man. This guy is so determined to fix a burst pipe, he dives into the muddy water head first. The homeowner was overwhelmed at the worker's dedication.
When I walked back outside, the kid was in there.
She had one question for the
I
dedicated
live in San
worker.
Francisco,
Do you
and
mind
it is
if I
true
take a
that you
picture?
will
'Cause my
see a
husband
car
is never
window
gonna believe
smashed
this.
randomly every
The photo
single
has
day,
gone
and of course
viral
people shit on the
internationally.
ground, and
With top-
homeless people needling everywhere. Our tax money is used to help for those junkies, which is a total waste.
Okay, makes sense,
About the
dude.
guy going above and beyond the call
Feels
of
glad
duty.
man.
So who is the submerged
Okay,
worker?
next. Chat. We need a good juice. Chat. One more, but it's got to be a juicer. Like, these ones are pretty good.
xQcl.
As an absolute pogu.
Pogo 6 months
Wait, what is
xQcl.
this?
You're the best from Quebec.
It's just a flat surface, you stick it on, right?
This is all it took for that knucklehead to climb Trump Tower as the world watched.
This pump here takes out all the air between it.
I got a close-up
How
look
the
at
fuck
the
does she wipe her
$200
ass?
suction cup devices
It must be
like
crustier
the
than
ones the climber
xQcs.
used. Their sticking power is hard to believe.
Yeah, that
3
is
months try
pretty
hard
tight.
7.
How much can these things hold?
This one is 150 pounds. We have more available that can go up to 175 pounds.
So, wow,
Please
this guy
watch
had
this.
4 of these things.
It's funny as
But
hell.
they do have one serious weakness: water.
If it started raining, what could have happened?
None of them would work, really.
React
None
to a
of them.
song by
He would
Blady.
have like slipped down the building and fallen off.
Essentially, yeah.
We're learning more about
Jesus.
the climber. His name is Michael Joseph Ryan,
Smile and
but he
wave,
now goes
boys.
by
Smile
Steven
and
Regatta,
wave.
and he's 19 years old and from Virginia. His family
That's
lives
kinda
in
scary,
this
dude.
house in a nice neighborhood about 20 miles from Washington, D.C. The drama started around 3:30 p.m.
There is a man climbing the outside of Trump Tower.
Fifth Avenue was shut down to traffic, and it became an only-in-New York spectacle. Cops knock out a large paned window, and it just misses the guy. They chip away more glass, showering him with shards. Zigzagging his way up the iconic
What the
skyscraper,
fuck?
the climber was captured on cell phones from the inside.
Can you watch this
looking
wide
out.
heart?
You can actually hear the suction cups locking into place.
Yeah, they could have killed the guy, man.
Hours into the drama, cops have had enough. They removed windows on the 21st floor right above
Chat,
him.
couldn't
and
he just change
boxed
course?
in. Listen to the cheers on the ground as the police grab him and haul him inside.
Mr. Kakakamu.
I reached out and took hold of his hand, and I said, "Sir, you need to come with me."
Cops are now probing the troubled young man's background.
He came up here yesterday. He's staying at a local hotel. What he explained to us is that he wanted a personal meeting with Mr. Trump.
He posted this video message to Trump.
The reason I climbed your tower was to get your attention. If I had sought this via conventional means, I would be much less likely to have success because you are a busy man with many responsibilities.
Trump tweeted, "Great job today by the NYPD in protecting the people and saving the climber."
Jesus, dude. That's crazy. Jeez, dude.
Love you, man. Happy that you are back.
The video takes your breath away. A teen daredevil climbs a construction crane high above the streets of Manhattan. He teeters on the very top with no harness. One slip and he will plummet to his death.
6 months
In another
down,
video,
it's
he
gone so
balances
fast.
precariously on the
xQcl,
edge of a
Squad U,
roof,
and Train
and
are my
then does the
favorite streamers.
unthinkable. He
Here's
hangs
to
off
another 6 months. Try hard, try hard, try hard.
Oh, thanks, man.
the building.
You guys have no idea how
I
beautiful
was
this
following
is.
for nearly
His
4
name is
years, and
Justin
yesterday
Castillo.
randomly
3 years
unfollowed
ago,
your
he made
stream and I
headlines
followed
when he
again,
climbed
but
to the
now it
very
says it
top
only
of
has
One
been
World
following
Trade
you
Center
for 1 day.
Did
WTF happened? Rip follow edge Pepe hands.
Listen. If I get banned or something like that, dude, you can't refollow. You have to let Twitch refollow you on its own. Otherwise, you lose your followers, dude. Guys, I've said this time and time again, dude. If we ever get banned or ever, dude, if you refollow the stream, you will lose your followage. That's it.
Which was under construction at the time.
You have to let it come back.
He was just 16.
Shocking and troubling, and I don't know how it possibly could have happened.
It was a major breach at what was supposed to be the most secure building in the world. He has never spoken about that stunt until now.
It was the first rooftop I had ever been on in New York City, over 1,000 feet. Even at the top of the antenna, 1,700 feet. Being 16 years old, being out of my mind, having no idea what I was doing, I was really, literally out of my mind. Yeah.
Were you scared?
Oh, absolutely terrified.
Justin was arrested and charged with trespassing. He was sentenced to community service, but despite his brush with the law, he did it again.
What if one day your luck runs out?
I'm not trying to push my luck. Tragic things can still happen, but that shouldn't stop you from pursuing the things that you find to be beautiful.
In one video, he's leaning back, holding on to a rope. He hops onto a narrow ledge. No problem.
There are young, impressionable people out there who may see these stunts and think, oh, I want to give that a try. You're encouraging kids to do their own dangerous stunts.
I don't think I've ever said go out and climb a building. I never say go out, trespass, go out, risk your life. That's never the message.
In June, he was caught climbing another building in Midtown Manhattan.
Police say Casquejo dangled off the ledge and even performed some acrobatics before he was caught and arrested.
It was his third arrest in 3 years, and he was looking at jail time. Earlier this week, he learned his fate. He was sentenced to 3 years probation, but the terms are strict. If he climbs another high rise without permission, he will go to jail.
Will you look out there ever and be tempted?
Oh, I mean, I can look out there every moment and be tempted.
Even as we were taping, he climbed up a fence.
Okay, dude.
He just can't help himself.
What is this trash?
Tourist says he illegally scaled Egypt's Great Pyramid of Giza in broad daylight and lived to tell the tale. Armed with a GoPro and a strong will, 18-year-old Andre
he should be banned from the country for this, dude.
Cairo to Giza to climb nearly 500 feet to the top of the pyramid. Climbing the oldest and largest pyramid comes at a steep cost, a possible 3-year jail sentence if convicted.
Yeah.
Andre said in an interview he knew the risks going in, but decided the view from the top would make it all worth it.
Jeez, dude.
When he was about halfway up the ancient structure, Andre was spotted by Egyptian police, but it didn't stop him from finishing his climb and taking in the incredible view.
Oh, great one, dude. Good one.
Although it took him 8 minutes to reach the top, it took him 20 minutes to safely descend. When he was back on the ground, he was taken into police custody.
Chat,
According
why
to
would you want to go in
Andre,
jail in a
officers
foreign
said
country?
He would not press charges if he deleted photographic evidence of the climb. He says authorities were unaware that the tech-savvy teen had software that allowed him to recover the files. Be sure to watch Inside Edition.
Did he? Software to be able to recover the file. Okay, dude. Okay. Well, guys, why did they make him sound like a genius?